Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm. It's another beautiful day today. Since it's such a beautiful day, I thought I'd do the inside work first. It's Friday, and I got a pack for the last Ithaca Farmers Market of the year. Sweet sausage. These holiday markets are more difficult to pack for because people's choices change. So we try to focus on bringing big chickens for people that are having kind of a smaller gathering. Lots of fixins like sausage, steaks for people who are going to have steaks for Christmas instead of turkey or ham. And I'm hoping we get our hams back in time from the butcher to bring, but I don't know if that'll happen. And it being the last market, tomorrow is the annual rutabaga curl competition, which always bumps up attendance at a market. But working against that is the fact that we've had a big Omicron, is it? COVID outbreak at Cornell and I think Ithaca College. And so our county's running really high on cases. That may hold people away. I don't know. Pork butts, where are they? There's a whole case of them. Thin cut pork chops. Those are always popular. I think folks stock up too because this is the only break we have in farmers market. After this Saturday, market goes on break until the first week of January when we go inside at a local mall. Ribeye steaks, yummy. Big sirloin. Oh, let's see here. Wow, where is that? Sometimes I forget where everything is. Nope. Huh. Short ribs. Oh, there we go. T-bone steaks. A bunch of those. We pack the freezers till they're full. Really wedge it all in there. There, that finishes that job. And it's on to the next job. When one door opens, another closes, or is it the opposite of that? When one door closes, another opens? When one door opens, another closes? I don't know. I'm gonna need this. I've been storing a few tractors in here to keep them out of the weather, but there's enough room up in the hay barn now. Park them up there. Where's my fuel gauge? There it is. Yeah. I gotta put a little gas in this to get it up to the barn. Well, let's see if she starts. I think I left the gas off. Oh, those cows are always complaining. Yeah, I did leave the gas off. That's not good. I got enough room in the hay barn here now where I can get the Super A and the 504, slide the 504 in there, keep them out of the rain for the winter, because the piglets are going in the other section of that barn where they were parked. What are you complaining about, Patty? It's a nice day. You got hay. I want to introduce you to someone. This is Miss Buck. She is an old Rhode Island Red. We had an older one named Broody Hen, but she died last year. But Miss Buck, how old are you, Miss Buck? You can tell by her eyes she's old. You must be 5. Look at her eyes. She's got that older looking eyes, and she's very friendly. We let her out every day because she won't go far, and she keeps us company while we do things. She'll come and see me when I'm filling up feed pans, right, Miss Buck? Out of the 300 or so layer hens we have probably a dozen or maybe 2 dozen that are tame like this that my kids have raised up, and they're used to being handled. But I have a particular fondness for Miss Buck. Right, Miss Buck? Now then, what I want to do in here is take this manure out, but I'm going to kind of push some of it and slope it up toward the back there. If you were watching the channel last winter, you'll remember that the pigs were like the dwarves in Moria. They dug a little too deep here, and it released the floodgates of the water that comes off the eaves in the back of the barn. So I'm going to push some of that old bedding up here. And I'm going to use the 504 to do that. It's not as heavy a loader tractor as a 656, but since I did all that work on it, I want to give it a test. I'm a little sad doing this work, though, because I just cleaned it. She sure does sound nice. That much to move around. Now it's time for hand work. I'm glad I put the work in onto this tractor. It runs a lot better now, holds RPM, and the hydraulic levers are so nice to use compared to what they used to be. Titus is sunbathing. I got a little low spot here where the tractor sunk in. And then we're pretty good. I got a hand fork up the sides. I built up this corner here to prevent flooding from happening. Just gotta clean off the edges here. I think I am going to use this rotary feeder for the pigs and creep feed them this winter like I did last winter. It's a tough balance to strike when you're raising a large breed of pig of how much to feed them. Do they eat all they want? Do they not? I hand fed them last summer. They were a little too light for my liking, so I'm going to creep feed them all winter, and then maybe the last month or 2 months, maybe I'll hand feed them to try and get them to lean up just a little bit, finish them before they go to the butcher. Kind of reverse of beef where you want them to put on fat at the end. With pigs, I kind of want to lean them up a little bit at the end. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Oh, let's see. Fencing wire. Fencing wire has 1,000,001 uses on the farm. I think it's second only to 5-gallon buckets as far as versatility goes. I always have used fencing wire on hand for stuff. Yeah, that looks good. This is the doorway that I cut to bend back. These bend back when I backed the trailer up from last year, and I'm just going to put a piece of 2x4 welded wire mesh over that to secure it. And I think that 2x4 welded wire mesh is probably the third most versatile material on the farm after fencing wire and 5-gallon buckets. This piece has been reused probably half dozen times, as you can tell. There, the pig's pen is ready to go. The last of the field pigs goes in a week, and I'm waiting to move Red's piglets in here until they're gone, because I need to grab the nipple drinker off of their pen and install it in here. So 1 week we'll be saying, run, 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 you little piglets, just like last winter. I need to finish work early today. I have an autopsy club meeting, and I'm really excited about it. It's open mic night. Yeah, that's bad. I feel bad. No, not really. Howdy, cows. You guys just hanging out, chewing your cuds? Hi, Orden. You look deep in thought. He's thinking, how can I get Titus next year? I'm not going to lose again. Big drink, Prudence. I know what we should do. We should go see the new piglets. We got some outside the shelter and some inside the shelter. You guys? Hi, Mom. I'm just coming to see your little ones. They're all getting up. Here they come. This little guy says, I'm not coming out. I'm in the middle of my nap. Right, buddy? Your piglets sure do a lot of talking, Brownie. There comes the last one. He finally got up. Mom's getting a little pushy with me, so I'll talk to you from outside the pen. Unfortunately, I have some sad news. The little runt that you saw in the birthing video, he didn't last very long. He died in the first day. And we've seen this before with runts. It almost they act like they've got some kind of neurological damage, the way that they squeal and act. And we've tried to save them before. We've brought them in, put them next to the wood stove, fed them some milk. And we've never had much luck despite a lot of time input. So we kind of let nature run its course now, and we lost one. The other 8 are doing great. They're using their piglet shelter and staying warm at night, and Mom's careful of them, and it's a good litter. I'm happy with it. 8 is just fine with me. These guys don't look like roaches to me. They look more like little monkeys. All right, guys. It's time for the bedding freakout. You guys eat most of this stuff. That always gets them going. You guys are goofballs. Oh, man. Who needs TV? This is better entertainment than you'd ever see on a sitcom. These little guys run around. They're ready to wean from mom. I'm just, like I said, waiting for the big pigs to get out of the field, and then I can move them in the other pen and hook their drinker up. Maybe I won't go to Autopsy Club tonight. It's pretty entertaining. Yep, they're still little roaches. They'll always be little roaches to me. Hi, ladies. How are you guys doing? These are 3 of the 4 heifers that I'm feeding out on corn and hay that are going this winter. And my experiment so far is very inconclusive. I've been feeding them 10 pounds per head per day of cracked corn. And I keep looking at their bodies, you know, and seeing if they're filling out. I haven't seen any change, but it's early. They certainly are a lot friendlier than they've ever been. I've never had the advantage of using treats to lure and make friends with cattle, so this sure is an easy way to do it. What I really need to do is clear away or use up this hay here so I can get at the second cutting over there and start feeding them second cutting bales. Just start packing in the nutrition to them just as much as I can. Until then, they're eating this stuff and getting their corn ration. And it is not time for dinner yet, so you guys are going to have to wait. Boy, they sure can eat. I like to sit here and listen to them eat. It's really soothing for me. Well, hi, Ezra. Come and see me? Ezra decided to make an appearance. Hey, buddy. He's got quite a motor, purrs. This has been an uncommon December as far as temperature. Of course, nothing's common in December in central New York. Could be 2 feet of snow on the ground, could be 70 degrees. Luckily, it's been on the warm side, and I've been able to finish up this and that outside on these decent days. Meanwhile, the MD awaits, and I'm really looking forward to getting going on it. The pigs got to go, right, Ezra? Once the pigs go, we'll be buttoned up for winter. Our kids have come back from school. They're doing virtual now, up at least until the Christmas break, because of all of the cases of COVID that we've got in our county now. You know, I like having the kids home, but I just don't know what the end game is for this. We have a state order now again to wear masks when out in public, and I got to wear masks. Hillary and I got to wear masks at the farmers market tomorrow. It just seems like it's going to keep mutating and coming back around. It's kind of like 9/11. I think it's changed our lives forever, and certainly changed things like the movie industry and the restaurant industry and the supply chains, and that's the last big thing I remember changing our lives is 9/11. Things never seem to get better. But being on a farm or being a homesteader or being more self-sufficient, they all contribute to a sort of peace of mind that is hard to find in society these days. So, I don't know. I guess that's my message for the end of the video, that being self-sufficient is rewarding in so many ways. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.